Hello, every pony art, Lysiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon. Warning: this video will contain pictures that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And it's going to contain a really wild theory, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So again, I've been thinking a lot about how Chrysalis would revenge herself on Starlight. And I actually don't think that she knows that Starlight cares for Sunburst. So I was thinking about maybe she would go after the small village that Sunburst once, was the evil leader of, or how to say that. But again, I don't think that Chrysalis knows this yet. If she gets to know this, I definitely feel like she would either go after the village, all of the ponies, and maybe try to change them into willing subjects like zombies, or even try to turn them into changelings, if that is even possible. I don't know if Chrysalis has the ability to make changelings, but the most horrific way I can feel, or I think that I could make a revenge on Starlight, was actually not to kill Starburst, but make him fall in love with me, Queen Chrysalis, and then turn him slowly into a changeling. If she can do that, of course. If she has the powers via Sombra's horn, the shadow magic I was talking about in earlier episodes, you can go and watch those. Then she would actually have the potential not only to win Starburst's heart, but also to manipulate him into a new form of changeling, or how to say that. I really do feel like there's a possibility of Chrysalis taking this very serious and maybe also a bit too far, and maybe she will realize that what she did was wrong, and come to terms with Starburst and Starlight, and maybe she would actually fall in love with Starburst for real, but finds out that he is, of course, in love with Starburst or Starlight. And I know it sounds a little bit convoluted, but if I was a really evil, queen like Queen Chrysalis is, I would actually have, the saying of keep your friends close but your enemies closer. I would get to know things about, Starlight, and the best way I could think about was actually to take the shape and form as Starlight and go and ask around. And when she finds the village, that Starlight once were a evil leader of, I definitely feel like there's a potential of turning them against herself, Starlight, or making them into willing slaves again. And I feel like Starlight could not handle seeing her people being turned into mindless slaves again, or how to say that, or be imprisoned by the sombra magic, the dark forces, the shadow magic, or how to say that. I don't know if it can manifest itself into ponies, or in some shape, way of form into some new form of changeling. That could actually be very nice if we had like shadow changelings that not can be reformed, or how to say that. So I wanted to know what you think about that theory, and what you feel about the ideas I have for this. We also see that Queen Chrysalis just flies off, and I definitely feel like there is the potential of her both going standfast after Starburst. If I'm right in my theory, Starburst was actually a changeling undercover, not working for Chrysalis, but or maybe he started to work under Chrysalis, but found out that he was better off being a pony in the Crystal Empire. Maybe he forgot that he was a changeling, and Queen Chrysalis was flying off and feeling like her and Starburst was the only ones left, and actually I don't think like she would take the form of Starlight. I just feel like she would go to Starburst and be like, you betrayed me, and maybe she will kill him. I know it's a little bit harsh, but imagine, Starlight finding out that they were holding a grand festival, or how to say that, but Starburst was killed while they was having fun. Now that's a bit too serious, and I don't feel like the show is going to go in that direction. But I also feel like they could make it so Starlight actually offers herself for Starburst for Queen Chrysalis. So Queen Chrysalis will be like, well, you can have him back, you can have Starburst back, because now I have the power of reformation, ponies from the dead. She reformated, Sunburst from the dead. But he will never love you, or something in those lines. He would have some flaws, or how to say that. I don't believe that he will be himself if he came back and stuff like that. But I still feel like Starlight would do almost anything for Starburst. So maybe taking up the deal and then curing, Starburst with her love for him, or her family orientation, or something in those lines. I just feel like it could almost be like Beauty and the Beast, where she kisses him and he transforms into the prince. When Starlight finds out that he is a changeling in cover, or how to say that, I do believe that he's the only one that was not changed his appearance yet, because he doesn't know how to give love. That is also why we have seen that he has this awkward way of just running out when he got his cutie mark with Starburst, for example. He didn't share his love or enthusiasm with Starlight, and if they were friends, as young fillies, I do feel like that was missing from Starburst's point of view. And also Starburst, I feel like later on that he has been isolated from the world, and he has been, himself and stuff like that. Maybe he was actually the changeling in the episode 100, who knows? I'm just saying that he maybe he changed appearance after the other changeling also changed appearance, and he now can't turn back into Starburst's appearance. And when Starlight sees this, or Queen Chrysalis sees this, I would definitely feel like Queen Chrysalis would take upon revenge on him, and also Starlight. That says itself. But if Starburst can't remember that he was a changeling, I really do feel like first he would be surprised, and also that he would be like, what is this? Why am I looking like this? And stuff like that. It could actually be, I will not say a homage for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I really do feel like there's some potential in making, the reference for that. But I don't know if you guys like this idea of, Starburst being killed by Queen Chrysalis, or being changed into a changeling, or already was a changeling and being, she's getting revenge on both of them, or how it's going to be in the end. I really do feel like the show is going more for that Queen Chrysalis is finding the small village, and actually trying to take over them and make them into changelings or shadow ponies, or making her own, unique shadow changeling stuff. So that's actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And remember, all of the stuff that I make in my videos is just for fun. It's not to be taken seriously. So I hope that you understand that I really like to make my videos, and I will do it every day now. So I hope that you like this and will come back and see my theories. That is actually all that I have to say today. Yeah, okay. Bye. I was also thinking about... I know that I said that Starburst is a changeling and forgot that he was a changeling. I also believe that he changed his appearance into Starburst, so it was pony parents that found him, but he forgot that he was a changeling and, just was raised with ponies all of his life, and later he will find out that he is actually a changeling, and maybe the parents didn't know stuff about that. I was just going to say that right here in the end. So yeah, okay, sorry for that. Hi.